you get a notification for it?
No, I didn't.
That's the best way to test it. Are you following me?
Of course I am,
You
Bubby.
better be.
What do you mean, Bubby? I always am. How do you think I always
You
say?
did. I wasn't the first thing that popped up. Normally.
That means there's none.
Man, that makes me sound possessive. I was really just joking, but I guess I'm.
No, it's okay. There it is.
There we go. There we go.
No, but it's.
Wow,
But
you're my one person.
yeah.
Wow.
But if I wasn't.
No, I was just joking with you.
I was gonna say, if you haven't been uploading
joking.
a lot recently.
Yeah, I was just joking. I feel like I haven't been in front of a camera in so long.
Yeah,
I know I
feels
haven't.
so
I
rough.
also wanted to come live to talk about what we want to talk about, so everybody an update, because I feel like I've talked to you a little bit about it, but like the internet is the perfect time to like take care of myself more.
Uh huh.
And I feel like I've done really good about that,
You
or
have.
I've done better. I really need that Pepsi to get colder though.
I am so proud of you.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna wait for a few more friends to get in. I know it's late. It's a little. Is it already 11? Wow.
Yes, it is.
It's later than what we wanted to come live, but we've had a lot of stuff going on. We still have a lot of stuff going on constantly. But I wanted to come on here and give y'all a little bit of an update on where I've been. I don't know if you've talked about it a whole lot, about the internet.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit.
bit.
I just summed up that it's a pain in the butt for us.
Not as much for you, but for me it is like dang near impossible.
I can't upload either.
You
actually.
can't upload?
Not to Facebook.
Oh.
My YouTube videos have been...
Oh, such a problem. You can't upload to Facebook. I can't upload to either.
I know. Yeah.
No, so our internet is still down. There's a whole rigmarole behind the scenes of things that has happened with the internet. And we're still without internet. We have temporary fixes with the Starlink and a T-Mobile internet, but it's not like our regular. It doesn't promote good uploading. I can't get anything uploaded. We have to pretty much go into town. Actually, no. We've gone into town, and I still can't upload when I'm in town anyways. The only place I can really upload is if I'm at my mom.
I need to go to Papa's house and upload. I keep forgetting. We hate to
Yeah.
make a habit of it, but sometimes it's what it takes. I know we would do the same for him.
Yeah, I know. And I've also taken this time with the internet being down. I've really taken a lot of time to...
Or, you know what? This will be us returning the favor for Papa using our garden for his crops.
Oh, okay.
He can let us upload at his house.
I really don't think he'll care, but...
No, I know. Papa doesn't care.
No, he doesn't. He's just
a
happy
good,
to see you.
Yep.
But I've taken this time for me... I haven't been outside as much. But the time that I have been outside, you know, spending time really just focusing on the animals and focusing on myself. Y'all know we've got a wedding coming up. Not going to talk about the day. That is something we're going to be talking about. Kind of want to feel, this is going to say it sounds so weird, to feel y'all out and see how y'all feel about this. Have we put up our tree yet? Do I have to bring the bearer of bad news?
Yeah.
Y'all, we're not gonna have a Christmas tree. We have a Maisie and a good number of cats. And when we lived in the apartment and we had 2 cats, they destroyed the Christmas tree every day. Like, they would take the little balls off the tree. And my tree, I always put hummingbirds in my tree. They just sit on there. I always have them on my Christmas trees. It's like my thing. And yeah, they would take the hummingbirds off and throw them around the living room. So, we stopped with the Christmas tree. We're not going to have a Christmas tree this year. But you know what? It's okay. We've got way too much going on in the month of December. Y'all, we're about to come up on Thanksgiving. Like, November was just a couple days ago, from what I remember.
Wait, so are the kids out for Thanksgiving week this week?
This probably would have been... I think it's next week.
Well, yeah, it's starting now, basically.
Yeah.
This weekend.
I think so.
That means Lex should be here at some
He
point.
might.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look into that.
Well.
So, yeah, there's just a lot going on. We don't really need a Christmas tree. Plus, my mom's got, like, 7 trees that will set up.
She has enough trees for the whole family.
She really does. You go over there and it's like Christmas threw up in the best way possible. And so I'm actually going up there. I'm going over there tomorrow to help set up a tree. So, yeah. I am going to say this about our wedding because I just saw Lisa ask this, and this is nothing against y'all, but we're actually not going to announce our wedding date for our wedding. Y'all know it's in December. No secret. You can guesstimate what day you think it is. I hope none of the family.
What? What's wrong?
Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot.
What?
Oh, this is so bad.
What's wrong, Lemmy?
Oh.
Did you need to whisper it?
No, I didn't. I just can't believe I did it. Sorry, y'all. This is a... Gosh. I don't know how long ago I put your...
Oh, the food?
I was supposed to set a timer.
Oh, no. Should we stop it right now? Should I go over there and try to... I don't know what to do.
Could you entertain while
Okay. Oh, no. It's okay, Lemmy.
It's salmon, so it's supposed to cook for like 20 minutes.
It's probably been close to 20, right?
You think?
Yeah, I don't even know if it's been 20 yet. We haven't... We really haven't sat down that long.
I think we sat down longer.
We've only been live for 6 minutes.
Okay, you know what? I'll give it another 5, and if I burn it, you like the way the burnt tastes anyways. So.
I wouldn't say that, but...
You do. In the bottom of the salmon pans?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
I like the juice, but the juices from the salmon, they're healthy.
Same thing. That's something we've been doing really good about is
Cats and Christmas trees don't go well together.
someone said don't tell Lester. Yeah, unfortunately Lester does know our wedding date. He's done a really good job about not saying anything though. I think it's because he realizes
He's been busy, so he may not remember the exact date.
that, and I think everybody kind of realizes that if you say the exact day that it is, I don't think security wise that's just the best thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for our safety, just for everybody's safety, not that anybody's gonna do anything crazy, you know, I know a lot of y'all are not crazy, but just for our safety and our animal safety, you know, we're just gonna keep that one under wraps. I promise, I can't say well, I actually haven't talked about my videoing, I haven't told you anything about the videoing rules. So I'm hoping, as of right now, I don't want any lives to happen at the wedding. I don't want any videos to go out unless we've talked about it, you know, and that'll be something that everybody kind of knows.
Hey, someone asked right on time.
Will you be going live at your wedding? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, I had a dream about our wedding last night.
Did you?
I did, and it was my dress in the wedding. It was not our venue. It was a beachy venue, and so it was a little bit weird, but I did have my first wedding dream.
That's so good.
And it did not go smoothly, I can tell you that.
Oh, no.
Many things went wrong.
Sorry.
We're not manifesting that. We've got a really great wedding coordinator. And yeah, so no lives. I'm sorry, y'all. That
It's better to be private, honestly.
it is. I'm not gonna collect the phones at the door though. I don't want to take, I don't want to take away if anybody wants to video it. That's fine. We're not gonna have a videographer. That was just a personal preference thing. We're videoed all the time. On our wedding, am I being a bridezilla? Have I been a bridezilla?
No, I wouldn't say so.
What did I tell your mom today? I said, she asked.
There'll be videos and pictures.
She goes, there will be videos and pictures for sure.
You'll be able to see.
You'll be able to see, but we just want to be able, I want to be the first one, me and him to be the first one to release pictures, like official bridal portraits, those kind of things. That's not to say if you are friends with my mom on Facebook or something that she won't post something. I just don't want any long YouTube videos going out until we've kind of been like, yeah, go ahead, And so, no, definitely not being a bridezilla. I actually feel like I've been the opposite of a bridezilla. There have been a few times I've gotten pretty angry. Mainly because I didn't enjoy people not answering me. But that's okay. I'm pretty chill, I feel like. Today your mom called me and she's like, so what's, because his stepbrother is a groomsman, and she's like, so what do we need to do for shoes, these things? And I was like, honestly, brown shoes, brown shoes. And she's like, well, like what tone? You like light brown, medium, like what kind of toe cut, whatever. And I'm like, I really, at this point, I really don't care. I really don't care. I don't. I'm just trying to get to the wedding at this point, hanging on for dear life here because it feels like that's what all of my days are occupied with thinking of is the wedding because there's still some stuff that needs to be done. On my end, I have submitted everything to vendors that I need to have done. The only thing we have left to do is we have to get your groomsmen attire, but we already know what it is. We just have to actually go and buy it and then get it tailored. And I have to, everybody's going to be like, this is a no-no, but I haven't gotten my wedding dress tailored yet.
Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Oh, no.
I know. I am going to my mom's tomorrow to try my dress on because I did buy my dress a while back. And I've maintained the weight. I have maintained my weight, which I'm really proud of. My sister was like, but Megan, since you've changed your medicine, your weight could be like distributing in your body differently, which is true. Because trust me, I've gone to the doctor, had to get weighed. I know my numbers are the same, but she is right that the weight distribution could be different. And I have noticed I feel like I've lost more weight in my face and like my upper body. So yeah, it's not, I don't think my dress is going to need like a whole lot of stuff. So we're going to see. They did tell me standard is 30 days before. So, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, aside from that, everything's pretty much done. Need the DJ. I'm gonna email the DJ on Monday for our final meeting. Need to have a final meeting with the florals. The floral arrangements did get back to me, and I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know that we did stay under budget for that. The budget we were allotted for that, so that was really good. And she did say she was using my inspiration picks. Who am I? Ew.
Pigs.
That's so cringy. I tried my wedding dress back in May, and it fit then. So it actually fit better than it did when I got it. When I got it after we ordered it, and they had it like tailored to my size. So pretty excited about that. Feeling pretty good about that. I'll keep y'all updated. Carrot, please don't do that. Yeah, so what we want to talk about, there's not a lot of you here, and I don't know if a lot of people are going to see this. This is going to be something that's going to be on my channel only. Be on my Facebook and my YouTube. I'll post a link for it. But if we decide to do it, we have a registry. It has about... it has less than 100 items, I know that. It has... actually has less than 80 items, I think.
Really?
Yeah, there's not a lot on there. And lots of people just throughout, since we announced we were getting married, when we got engaged. When did we get engaged?
January of 20.
I gotta go again.
Oh, no. Dang it, I keep forgetting about it. I had it in my mind at 12 minutes.
Burnt now if it
No.
Okay, we'll let it cool.
Oh, no.
It's still, you know what? It still smells good. It's either that or it's undercooked. I don't know which one you'd rather. It looks fine. It's not like your regular salmon though, so it's not gonna be like as like juicy.
It's okay. Lemon peppered salmon. So we.
I think it's done. If we've been going live for 13 minutes, would you say for about 10 minutes we sat and talked before we went live?
About, yeah. I think we're pretty close. We're about there.
You know what? If it doesn't, oh no. Actually, yeah, it's definitely done because
No new chats.
broccoli's definitely done.
My daughter had a beautiful picture taken by a guest of her.
It'll still taste wonderful. Tell everybody I'll be back in a minute. I'm plating.
Meg will be back in a minute. What's up with y'all?
Actually, I'm not gonna plate your food. This is not gonna.
She will be a beautiful bride. I appreciate it, Janet.
So sad.
Create yourselves a tree with lights on the wall. I did that because of pets.
Cute.
I think she means like a flat tree that you kind of hang up high on the wall. Well, some of our cats have a pretty good vertical. Not gonna lie. Oh, carrot, Finny Kitty.
I just cussed.
Oh, Bubby, you're losing it.
I haven't been on camera in a while.
Have you had your net fixed now? Net, internet,
My neck?
net, N-E-T.
Oh, no.
You're talking about the internet or talking about
think-
my basketball goal net?
Either is a no. Okay, y'all. Be careful. That plate is
I
really...
did replace the net.
Okay, that's really hot. Like, it just came out of the oven.
Okay.
400 degrees. All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Good Lord. Okay. Okay, are you having a bridal shower? No. No. I am going to do... Ellie has a version of a bachelor party. Not going to talk about that because that's him. I just didn't want to talk about it because it has a date attached to it that you could easily find out about it, you know?
You don't gotta say when.
I think it... Okay.
No.
Ellie's going to go...
I'm going to a Chiefs game.
He's going to a Chiefs game.
For my bachelor party.
Yeah. Not with all of his groomsmen because one of them works and then my brother's in college. And then Lex won't go either because because y'all aren't coming back. Y'all will come back that
They
Monday.
wanted to do something for him, and obviously, I'm not the kind of person that would have a typical.
How's it taste?
Pretty good.
Does it taste cold?
No, it tastes good.
Okay.
I'm the last person that would have a stereotypical bachelor party, so they just wanted to do something to celebrate me, and so they came up with the idea to take me to a Chiefs game, and so greatly appreciated. I'm excited.
I'll be very excited for him. I'm staying home for this one. So, prayers for Megan versus Goats. Because that... Megan and Goats right now, not friends. Not friends. How's the lemon pepper?
It's
Sorry,
spicy.
he's trying a different salmon. I really didn't anticipate. I forgot. I didn't anticipate all of that to happen. Spicy? Well, it's lemon pepper.
What was that? I didn't know.
He told me he liked it.
I did like it.
Okay. So, I'm not having a bridal shower. I am going to go do like a brunch or something when he does go away for the Chiefs game. I'll do that with, I think, all of my bridesmaids, actually. And we're just going to go have a lunch somewhere. I want to go eat at this place called Sweet Paris, but everybody else wants to go eat at Cheesecake Factory. And I just, y'all, I don't love Cheesecake Factory anymore. The last time we went, I was very disappointed in my food. Service was great. Very disappointed in my food. I just didn't think it was worth the price. I would rather...
They don't just sell cheesecake there if you don't know.
No, they have a full menu. I think most people know that.
I don't know if they have it everywhere or not.
I think so. Whoa, that's steaming. How's the rice?
Good, but hot.
Spicy or fire?
Fire, both.
Okay. Yeah, so we're not doing a whole lot of things like traditionally. I don't want a bachelorette party. I can't say that word right for some reason. It never comes out right. Bachelorette. It never comes out right. I'm not into that kind of thing, and really, honestly, I just know I'm going to get stressed before it all happens, and I want things to be as chill as possible. So, not going to do anything crazy. We don't have a rehearsal dinner. Our venue does a rehearsal, so the day of, so we'll be fine. Just some non-traditional things we're doing. I think this might surprise a lot of people. I don't even know if you know what it is, but we're not doing a unity at our wedding, the unity candle.
What's that?
I believe it's a Christian thing, like a very Christian thing. Somebody had asked me that before if we were gonna do it. We're gonna do. That's why we have Dan officiating the wedding. I asked him, we want. Who's doing that?
Probably a little bit.
Yeah. We're not gonna do like I told him. I'm not somebody that likes to push beliefs on anybody, so, we want God involved in our ceremony, but not to a point that anybody feels uncomfortable. And so he's going to do that in a very tasteful way. have to go get our marriage license soon. We haven't done that yet. Don't worry, we're not behind. You have to do it in Texas 72 hours before you get married. Well, no later than 72 hours. So we got time. What else? What else? Going down the agenda. We don't have a groom's cake. We do have a 2-layer cake. My flavor's on top, his is on the bottom, and then we have cake shots, which have nothing to do with alcohol, funnily enough. They have nothing, there's just cake in a jar, really, but they call it a cake shot. I think it's in a shot glass, but a taller shot glass.
Is it?
Yeah. That's going to be the orange one, the orange and the chocolate. An orange cake dessert, y'all. And we tried it, and it was so good. Do you remember it? That was so long ago.
I mean, I don't remember the specific taste of it, but I remember there was like 3 that I liked.
Yeah.
So we tried, like, they had like 10, and there was 3 of them that I enjoyed.
They were really good. So we're excited about that. But yeah, so let me get back to the registry thing. So I do have a registry. I've released the registry to everybody that got an invitation. The link to the registry was on there. And I know people have access to it. I'm so not used to looking at I haven't done any camera stuff in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I really haven't. I'm not used to it. So everybody's had access to it. I feel like everybody's been given ample amount of time. I've had, since we got engaged, a lot of people have asked us, we want to help you in some way. We want to give you a wedding gift. I've even had people message me and tell me I'm going to send money in the mail or I'm going to send you a gift card. And y'all, we don't need money. We don't need money. We don't need a honeymoon fund. We don't need any of that. That said, though, I do know that y'all are our family too, and I know that some of you have the what do you?
And there's a blessing in giving.
There you go. That's how you say it. This is why you're here.
The gift of giving.
The gift of giving. There you go. And so we don't want to take that away from y'all. What I think is really neat about this registry, though, instead of, I don't want to send anything in the mail because I know that there will be people that will, and I don't want you to send any gift cards or any. I think the beauty of the registry, though, is that you can go on the registry and they're actually things that, I'm not going to say we need. They're not necessities, but some are actually helping us get healthier.
Everything on our registry is very relevant for us. If you are sending something like as a surprise, of course it's really sweet and we'll appreciate it, but it's anybody's guess how relevant it is for us.
Or when we'll use it, or we always try to use everything we're sent, but sometimes we just don't get to it right away because sometimes there's not necessarily a need for it right then. We've had people send medicine before, like B12, and we don't always have the need for medicine right then. It just, y'all know what I mean. And so I thought, when I was telling Ali about it, because I have this moral or maybe ethical dilemma that it feels horrible. Like, I feel like it's standard to give a registry to your family and your friends, the people that are invited to the wedding. And part of me feels bad that y'all aren't going to get to see the wedding live, because I know a lot of people want to. But for our privacy and for it being our day, we did say no to that. But I want people to be able to see, like if you sent me $10, okay, let's just say you sent me $10. You have no idea what that $10 is going towards, right? I think there's something beautiful about if you can go on somebody's registry and you see, oh, hey, they want a KitchenAid mixer. I don't want a KitchenAid mixer. No KitchenAid mixers. I think what was that?
Who knows?
I think it's really beautiful if you could go and see that, oh, they want that. And then, like, because I make videos, you'll see the things in it. I have been wanting to video me baking more and me cooking more because I have been baking, y'all. And let me tell you, I am absolutely horrible at it.
Oh, no.
I am horrible at it. I made cinnamon rolls the other night and I burnt them. And they were the dang cinnamon rolls that came out of the can. You remember that, don't you? They were literally black on the bottom. So funny. I did make cookies from scratch, and those were good.
I think you're good at baking, but
I am not good at
you
baking.
hold yourself to a high standard.
It's like, no, it's not good. I made vanilla brownies one time. He wouldn't even touch them. He would not touch them. I made cookies one time. He wouldn't touch those either. They didn't have chocolate chips in them. And here's the thing. I've used a timer, but here's the thing with baking that I've realized. Baking is like a science experiment, and you have to be pretty precise with what you do. But I have had one baking success. I baked the recipe on the back of baking soda. There's a cookie recipe. And I used that, and I did it. And it worked out really great. It made so many cookies. And it worked out really... Oh, I also did... This is funny. We didn't have any baking powder. And so I wanted to make pancakes from scratch because I also didn't have any pancake mix. Mind you, it's like midnight, which is when I like to bake. And I went, because I was meal prepping for him, and I was like, oh, pancakes would be really good. He could have pancakes, he could have the sausage I just prepped, the eggs I just prepped, the potatoes I just prepped, and then I'll give him some pancakes. I was like, oh shoot, I'm going to have to make this from scratch. Got all my ingredients, started everything, realized you don't have anything to make it rise. And so I found a recipe of butter and egg whites together. Makes your pancakes rise. So that's what I did. It's like a souffle pancake somehow. It's regular pancake, but it's like the way you make it is really weird. It took forever, and the pancakes didn't rise. They were flat, but it was the best dang pancakes I have ever had. At least that I've made. They were, do you remember those? Probably not.
Not exactly.
Probably not. They were very yellow, too. I don't know why they were yellow, but they were really good. They were good. We both ate them, and we didn't get sick.
That doesn't sound good.
You ate them, though, and it was okay. I have been getting the hang of cooking, though. Last night, I made pork chops and Parmesan noodles, and y'all, it was more than just butter and cheese. We had some chicken broth in there. I've started using minced garlic. Normally, I use garlic powder. No, we've upgraded. We use the cold refrigerator minced garlic. We have potatoes like pretty much every night. He loves these red potatoes that I make, and I put them in a pan and I let them steam. Is it not a favorite?
I like it.
Oh, you did eat most of it. That one was a reach. This one was a reach. This one was a reach. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, so you went after him, and you're gonna do it again. Okay.
She's winning against him.
I it's the cross eyes, you know.
Poor no.
He just can't.
Can't see.
Yeah, so we've had potatoes a lot. Actually, there would be some nights at like midnight where he'd be like, "Hey, I'm kind of hungry. Can you just make some potatoes?"
Oh, I love the potatoes.
We have potatoes so much. This is part of our journey of us both trying to eat healthy. He obviously has some more high cholesterol issues than I do, so I get to be a little more forgiving with the food that I eat, but he doesn't, and so I've been trying really hard to make really good meals for him. Pork chops we have steak quite a lot too. Oh, a unity candle isn't traditional? Okay, I thought it was. What else? We have steak because I've gotten really good at doing steak. I don't have to follow a recipe anymore. I'm really proud of myself. Last night I did. It was the first time I've ever done pork chops in a skillet. And I have hated pork chops my whole life because they're so dry. But I found a recipe and I realized just poke holes in the meat. Poke holes in the meat, and then all the juices can marinate into it. And yeah, we've been eating a lot healthier. I feel a lot better. My levels, I feel like I'm starting to level out with my medication pretty well. We don't know what his levels look like yet. His checkups in January. So we'll see if the healthy eating we've been doing is doing any good. I know cutting out a lot of the fast food has been really good, and cutting down the milkshakes for him, hi Noodle, has been really Good. So,
Oh,
how have you been feeling?
much better. I've been trying to exercise more too. I need to go back to the gym. I
My
feel like or
turn.
something, and or flag football. But I know that makes you nervous. Me being out late at night.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, on that side of town, and then just having to come back. It was different when we lived in Kingwood, but coming back through this side of town
So
late
late
at
at
night,
yeah, because
that
it is really far away. They don't have flag football local. It's all the way very far.
it skews me out a little bit. But that, that can always be. I know you're safe, but that's one we'll talk about when we get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was saying the registry. I just kind of want to know how y'all feel. Now, there is no obligation. If I post it, I know there are going to be people who want to buy things from it. I can confidently say there is nothing over $100. There are a few things that are a little bit more expensive. Let me think. I think I have an air fryer on there under $100. I have a mixer on there that's under $100. I purposely did not put anything over 100 because even for family and friends, I did not want anybody to go, oh, really expensive gifts. Let me get them. I don't want people spending a lot on us. But my moral kind of ethical dilemma is it okay to post it? I don't want anybody to think that we're just trying to get
Cheap handouts or
yeah, at all. Because if that was the case, I would have posted it like a long, long time ago, right? And I would
we
have,
could have put a refrigerator.
I
We
would
could
have
have
put
put a
all kinds of
72-inch TV. I can think of all kinds of stuff. We could a GoFundMe for a new barn.
Oh my gosh,
We
we don't need
hundreds
a
of
new barn.
hey, if we wanted
Why a barn?
I'm just saying that if we wanted cheap handouts bad enough, we could find all kinds of excuses and things for people to buy for us. We could.
I would. My friend just adopted a monkey and had a monkey shower.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so there's nothing expensive on there, and everything that is on there, I can say with 100% certainty, if not used by him, it will 100% be used by me. A lot of it is house stuff. I'm actually kind of mad that I did this live on my phone and not yours.
One.
Can you go on to Safari and go to Joy Wedding app? Or just Joy? Yeah, so here's the thing. It's not on Amazon. That would be the thing that's kind of like... A lot of the stuff is from Amazon. It's on a website called Joy, and it's an app. And it directs you to where to buy it. And I believe it has our address already in it. So if you bought something... Okay. So we consider our internet family and friends. They give a lot to us. They do a lot just by watching our videos. So... we do consider our internet family.
Sincerely, we want to share the blessing of giving that a lot of people get. I totally understand that, but at the same time, we just want y'all to know that we're blessed and we're financially stable. And so, if you're at a crossroads and you just someone with gafoobles of money to just give to somebody, there are so many humble people out there that need it more than we do.
Yeah, and so this would only be
that's the one thing we don't want anybody to get twisted about this.
That's why I've had my reservations on if I want to post it or if I don't want to, because I would never want anybody to get the wrong idea. And I know that there will be people who don't care to watch our videos, don't care to watch our lives, and people will see if I make a post posting it, and they'll go, "Oh, well, they're just
those gold diggers."
Yeah, like I just those are people I can never please. But I know people have told me that I want to help, exactly like you just said, Dawn. I want to help celebrate you, and some people have even like, I want to help you get started on y'all's life together. We have been together a while, so we have a lot of the standard things that people ask for, but there are some things we don't have that, like I said, is this the right one? Yeah. So also on the registry, just so y'all know, I'll probably post it. I just lost my train of thought because I was reading something. I'm pretty sure before I post it, I'm just going to have to make sure The app does have our wedding date on it, but I think I can take it off. I think.
You okay, Maisie Moo? They're my good pig.
Maisie? Yeah, okay, so this was before I even intended on giving the registry out, but this is kind of what our little note at the beginning says. It says, "We are so happy to celebrate with you our upcoming wedding. To our family and extended internet family, we do not expect anything more than your love and well wishes. However, if you wish to send us a wedding gift, we have a list of things below we would greatly appreciate. Thank you. We love you. Ellie and Meg." And that's very true. The only thing we expect out of anybody is love and well wishes. That's the only thing we want and hope for is your well wishes. And so I have it pulled up. So there's 57 gifts available. So there's not a lot. I did explain it. It's a safety security reason. I think it's pretty obvious that, most of the people on Morrow Hill are going to be at the wedding. So just for the safety of everybody, we just didn't want to share that yet. But y'all will know. Y'all, don't worry. You will know. But yeah, I'm just looking at some of the things I have on here. Like, somebody's already bought that, actually. I have kitchen towels. I have just some...
Hi, Maisie. Good morning. Huh?
I asked them if they could hear her. I will resume when Maisie's done interrupting me. She's probably ready for some oatmeal.
Good morning.
I didn't give it to her earlier because I know you took her outside. And she was eating cat food. Hi, Maisie. Not right there. Not Maisie. You are literally inches away from the puppy pad. She already did it. But it's too late. She's gonna...
Knowledge. Let's go right here. Come on.
She pooped on the puppy pad earlier, so she knows.
She wants to get the house equally soiled.
Sure. Don't let me forget to put pig diapers on the registry. Maybe I need to look up pig diapers. I don't know why I haven't. She's going to drink more water. That's the thing. Maisie drinks so much water, and then she pees it out everywhere. Anyways, sorry, that's our current fight with Maisie, is the amount she drinks and eating cat food. Yeah, so I have like simple, like, just organization things on here. I have some food containers. I see a meat thermometer. I actually need to take that off because I already have a meat thermometer. There's one shower curtain on there for a guest bathroom. There's a dresser, but it's cheap. Yeah, there's not like I said, the only I'm trying to think of what the most expensive thing is on here. And honestly, I think it's a food processor or a stand mixer, but it's not. Okay, I take it back. The stand mixer is the one thing that is expensive, and it is $99. But that does not mean that doesn't mean I don't know. I feel bad putting it on there and it being $100, but you don't have the obligation.
Pig diapers.
Oh, don't worry. We're not paying for our service on our internet. You don't have to worry about that. We do have Wi-Fi. It's just
An alternate version.
Yeah, it's satellite, and so for uploading, it's just not good, which makes our job. There, you can have that back. Okay. Thank you. Makes it a little bit more difficult. So I think if I know I'll say this. You have a lot more followers than I do. In my little corner, I feel like of my channel, I have a corner of happiness sometimes. And I feel like I have a good group. I sometimes have a really good core group of people who understand where my heart lies. But I feel like on your channel, there's a lot more people that don't watch every video and everything, and they pop in and out.
Oh, what did I do to deserve that?
You just simply have more followers. It's just, I just feel like the smaller following, the easier there is like the connection. The bigger following, it gets a little.
Oh.
That's not your fault. You can't control how many people follow you.
I can
Stop following him, people.
I can block most of them to reduce my numbers. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that.
I can put my follow limit at like 10,000 or something. So then after that it'll just stop. Just kidding.
Tulip and Noodle. But yeah, I feel like the majority of the people on my channel, aside for the few people that like to sit and watch and hate, even though they have nothing good to say, they still watch, and I know they do. I have a good group of people that I know will know that this is not coming from like a gold digger place, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess I just would never want y'all to think that of us, because that's not.
I'm sorry. There's a pepper stuck in my.
That's so embarrassing.
Sorry.
I got that.
No.
Yes, it was so. I thought you were cussing at the TV.
No.
That's so good.
No.
That was so...
Nobody saw it.
Please tell me I saw.
Delete the live now.
Delete the whole 41-minute live.
Yeah,
People haven't seen me in ages, and only, 93 people are going to see this, and then tomorrow people are going to be like, yeah, Megan went live, and loyal followers who are asleep are going to be like, no, she didn't. She wouldn't have gone live. Yeah, she would have. But yeah, so I'll probably post it tomorrow. I'll post it on YouTube and Facebook. It won't be in a video. I'll have to do it in like a post, because I know not all of you are on Facebook either. But I'll post it, and like I said, there's not a whole lot of things on there. My mom even told me at one point, she goes, Megan, you have to put more on there. And this was before we were even talking about having it go on the internet. She was just like, for family, she's like, Megan, you have to put more on there. Like, people are going to want to give to you. That's like wedding custom, I guess. Either people give cards with money, or they bring in an actual gift from the registry. It's kind of how that works, and I've never been to a wedding, so excuse me that I can remember. Getting nervous.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you getting so nervous?
I say I've got the...
Guess that salmon didn't agree, LOL. No, it's just a pepper that stuck in my...
It was a very small piece of salmon.
Yeah, there's just pepper that stuck in my teeth.
I think we got ripped off for that ready meal, if I'm being honest.
You think?
I do. That was a very small piece of salmon.
Sometimes you have to learn through trial and error.
Like $8 for a tiny piece of salmon, but it did have broccoli. I understand it's a correct portion size, but I don't think it's a correct portion size for you. But you also had, this is your second dinner.
They're doing the European portion sizes. That's how they get us.
Sure.
One portion size, but it's a European portion size.
You say that, but there are some of these ready meals. The only ready meals that you ever actually finish is if I get the steak one and the salmon ones. Those are the only ones you ever finish. If I get you like the pasta ones, you never finish those.
I do.
Like the lasagna rolls or the...
That's probably because I've picked out the onions or the different things in there that are suspicious.
There's no onions in there. There's no onions. I eat it. There's no onions.
Then I probably finish it. If something is good and doesn't have chunks of something negative in there, there's no reason I wouldn't finish it.
Do y'all see the problem here? This man doesn't like onions, so we don't cook with onions unless it's onion powder, which I think just is not the same, because I like the crunch of an onion, and I'm not going to cook two separate pots of a sauce. Or
gross and sickening.
Hates onions. I get it, but like, I've gotten him to eat green beans.
Yeah.
It's like a toddler.
No.
With vegetables.
Great.
It is. It is. I've gotten him to eat green beans. I will say, I cooked some green beans the other night. I don't know what I did differently, but he was not happy with it. Not that he was mad, but he was just like, yeah, those were not as good as the other ones. They just
didn't feel as flavorful, I don't think. I think that all the seasoning you put on it makes it tolerable.
I did. I put even more. The only thing I did different is I did the minced garlic. And you know what? I was cooking like 3 other things at the same time. Take onion and grate it. It turns into a juice. Would that bother you? It's not the onion taste.
No, it's the chunks.
It's it's the crunch.
Right. Yeah.
You crave healthy foods you used to eat. I wish I could crave healthy foods.
You have to train your mind. You have to do like mind tricks on yourself to pretend that the healthy food tastes better.
And then take my portion out and separate it, and then add mushrooms. Yeah, I see. The only thing is, there's only 2 of us, you know, and I don't like cooking. I absolutely despise it. I really do. I hate cooking. I do not like standing in the kitchen. Not good. But what I do love is how happy he gets whenever I give him food. And so there's my silver lining. I like cooking for him. I know I like cooking knowing that he's eating healthier food. The noodles I made, cringy.
Sorry.
The noodles I made last night were so good. They had chicken broth. I've already talked about this, haven't I? It had chicken broth in it. It had milk. It had all kinds of stuff in it. Brought the sauce to a boil. It wasn't Alfredo sauce though. It was like it probably was Alfredo, but I added a lot of Parmesan too. And the noodles soaked it up. And you know what? Turns out if you follow the recipes and you actually follow them the way they say they're supposed to and you have the right ingredients, the things normally turn out right. They really do. So because that's also my thing is I don't like to take the time to follow a recipe. I have learned. I'm getting there. We're working on it.
You know, shortcuts. When they say that men don't listen to instructions enough, or that old stereotype.
Do I have a crock pot? I do not currently have a crock pot, but I know somebody is gifting me a crock pot. It was on my registry, and somebody already bought the crock pot. It's not a big crock pot because there's, like I said, I don't need like a huge corded crock pot. I said corded, like quarts, because I don't need a huge one because there's only 2 of us, so yeah. I need to figure out how to crock pot cook. I've never, I don't know. I'm not the, you won't burn food. I feel very attacked here. I'm kidding. I did, okay. I'm pretty good about not burning when I cook, but I'm really bad about burning when I bake. Like, really bad about it. I did burn, okay, the green beans that he likes that I cooked the one night. You know what the problem could have been?
What?
The first green beans we had, I got them from H-E-B, and the second green beans we had that you told me you weren't, like, loving.
Yeah.
I got them from the dollar store. And they weren't frozen, though. They weren't frozen green beans. But I did get them from the dollar store. So that could be it. That could possibly be it. But the first ones I burnt. And I burnt them intentionally because I like my green beans a little more burnt. Just like asparagus. And timers are wonderful for me. That's the thing, guys. I do time it.
There's the personal attack.
I do time it. I do. Because I do it on my phone. Right? All the time you hear me, hey Siri, set a timer for this long, you know? Yeah. All the time. And then when Siri doesn't work, I yell it. And so he hears it. Yeah, look, there's some things that just take time to learn. And baking is that for me. I have not tried cake yet. I did get a book. When we were at Barnes & Noble the other night, we went on a date night, and we went to Barnes & Noble, and I got a book. It's called 100 Cookies, and it has like 100 cookie recipes. It's a little more advanced than my normal, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there one day.
Yeah, we're working on it. Takes time. Just patience, that's all. Just being a little patient.
Ooh, see, I don't like canned veggies either. I either want well, okay. No, I'll do corn from a can. I'm not going to lie. I prefer corn from a bag, but... And for the first year, I ate more burnt food than... I'm sorry. I have to laugh at that. I'm sorry. I have to laugh. She said, I had an accident which caused me to lose my sense of smell. And for the first year, I hate burnt food.
Aw.
Ever. Look, y'all, it's okay. It happens.
No one's perfect.
No one's perfect, and I am not a good baker. But you know what? I will prove. You're not going to see any baking videos until I've got it down. So, you know. You got your kitchen on fire? I haven't done that yet. I have not done that yet.
That's good. No,
I did last night.
we can't do that ever.
Last night I was doing, this was the mistake, is that I did not do the dishes from the night before earlier in the day like I normally do. And so I didn't have a pan big enough to do my noodles in, because I wasn't doing it in a pot. I was doing it, the recipe called to do it in a pan. The pan was a little small, and it's okay, but I really wasn't careful when I was measuring my milk in, and my pan was already, the burner was already really hot. Mind you, we have an electric stove, right? Ours is electric, yeah. And I moved the pan over, and I guess I wasn't paying enough attention. You really should pay attention when you cook, but I wasn't. And I poured that milk straight onto the burner. The mess is still, it really is. It's still in there if you want to go look at it. So there's like burnt milk on my burner right now. I couldn't, like, what was I going to do? My first instinct was, yeah, get a paper towel and put it on there. But I was like, no, Megan, that would start a fire. You've dropped the Thanksgiving bird twice. Woo! I don't feel so bad. I don't feel so bad. I mean, last night the missing the milk into the pan, that one was pretty bad. It was a whole cup of milk waste, like a whole cup of milk onto the burner. You can imagine how that went. Are you in heat? Is that why you're doing that?
Oh no.
Baking is easier than cooking. Wow, I'm surprised that some of y'all think that baking is easier. I feel like it's so much harder. I feel like if you
I would think baking is a lot easier than cooking. You would think.
Why?
Because cooking involves.
No, because here's the thing. Well, are you doing like the sugar cookies that I had sitting in the fridge that I got from Walmart are pre-made? And then I just threw on a cookie sheet and put them in the oven. Yeah, that takes nothing to do, and I still burnt those.
That's what I was thinking. Is that I think bacon's good for people that keep track of time well. But like,
what are you trying to say?
Sorry, well, no, I'm not trying to.
Okay.
We all have different senses that we specialize in.
Here's why I think cooking is easier. Because when it came to cooking the pork chops last night, here's literally all I did to cook my pork chops. And let me tell you, I got my pork chops right down the road from the Dollar General Market. I get most of my steak from the Dollar General Market. And let me tell you, it's fantastic. So what I did, I put the pork chops on a plate. I put 2 tablespoons of butter in the pan, let that melt, and then actually I can't remember if this was the the pork chop pan or the noodle pan, because I did the same thing in the noodle pan first too. I think it was the noodle pan that I did the minced garlic. But let that melt, and then as I was doing that, I was poking holes in the pork chops so the juices would marinate into the meat instead of just sitting on top. I seasoned it with garlic powder, pepper, Italian seasoning, which is green flaky stuff, but you clearly didn't see it. So that's how I know the green flaky stuff doesn't taste bad to you.
Seasoning, yeah.
Okay, you know what? This person said it exactly right. They said, baking is an exact science. It's important to weigh everything. You can't just fudge it with your measurements.
And cooking's not that way as much?
No, I feel like you can fudge it. Like, you add a little bit too much garlic, okay, add a little bit more butter. Add a little bit more seasoning, you know?
Oh, I see.
But I feel like, also, there's wet ingredients and dry ingredients. Remember how I told you that time I was making cookies and I burnt them? I told you I messed it up because I put ingredients that were supposed to go in one bowl and the other. That's why you have to read the recipe. You're supposed to put sugar in one bowl with something else. You're supposed to whip things together. Some things are just not meant to go in certain bowls. And I just can't, I just want to throw it all in and, we just go for it. And that's kind of what I do. Types of pan, oven temps. That's the thing. If we're just cooking some hamburger meat, just put it on a skillet and go,
Yeah.
Put a steak in there and go. It doesn't take much. Even cooking chicken in the oven isn't hard. That, I feel like you can smell it and you use the meat thermometer. It's very easy. But I feel like baking, 1 extra minute with cooking isn't really going to be the difference between burnt and like edible and non-edible. But I feel like you can go from edible to non-edible quickly with baking. Literally, the cinnamon rolls I made the other night, you could slap them on the counter and noise. We did, though. We did not waste them because the top half of them were fine. The bottom half was not. So I hate to say it, but we both ate the top half of quite a few of the burnt cinnamon rolls.
We ate all of the top halves of them.
Actually, you want to know, y'all, if y'all really want to know what the problem is here, here's the thing. I don't have the best decision-making skills when it comes to cooking and baking because I'm newer to it, I just don't have the best decision-making skills. Our oven probably also isn't at the right temperature. No, I set it, like I preheat it to what it's supposed to, but a lot of people have told me, like when I was baking my clay and stuff, that sometimes your oven might say it's at 400 degrees, but the internal temperature might be off, and sometimes you just have to recalibrate it, and that's fine. I'm pretty sure ours is off, though. Otherwise, why else are the cookies and stuff burning so much? But the ready meals and stuff and the things, because I don't really cook a whole lot in the oven. I cook on top. I do stovetop a lot. I feel like I can control it better. But, so I probably need to recalibrate our temperature or whatever. But when I did the cookies the cinnamon rolls, the reason the cinnamon rolls burnt was because I was already cooking salmon in the oven and it said 400 degrees, and I read the box, and in the box of the cinnamon roll said 375 if this pan and 400 if this pan, and I greased the pan, but I definitely probably did use the wrong temperature for the pan, and I was cooking 2 things in the oven at once. It just wasn't. It was a recipe for disaster. And here's the thing, Ellie's the logic, right? I just jump in head first and go for it and hope for the best. I'm sure if he had sat in there, he probably could have told me, Megan, it's probably not smart to cook the cinnamon rolls at the same time as the salmon. Also, because the cinnamon rolls are going to smell like salmon, and salmon's going to smell like cinnamon rolls.
Salmon anyway.
I know. That was the real kicker of it all.
You hate fish.
I know. I've gotten used to the smell, but I still hate fish. But yeah, I did cook them I cooked them in the same oven, same. And that's the thing. If I'm in the kitchen alone, and a lot of times I put headphones in when I go, because he's playing his game and he's yelling with his friends, whatever. Glass and metal pans make a big difference. That's what we're learning. I'm afraid to use glass pans, so I'm going to stick to metal. That's what I need to learn. I need to learn the science of baking, and I just haven't gotten there yet.
You'll get there, buddy.
Part of me wishes I videoed some of these things, because I say them and I don't take a picture of them or anything because I'm sad about my fails. And I don't think, because I say it and I'm like, man, like, would people believe like I'm really just that bad at it? Like, I'm really just that bad at it. But I remember when I burnt the cinnamon rolls, I told him, I said, hey, I'm cooking your salmon. Cinnamon rolls will be, because I wanted cinnamon rolls. I said, the cinnamon rolls will be done when your salmon is done. So you can like have a cinnamon roll on the side, And he asked me where the cinnamon rolls were. I just looked at him like, I'm so sorry. I burnt them. And then when he went over and he looked at them, he's like, they don't look burnt, because he saw the top. And then I was like, oh, we'll just grab one from the pan and see how it feels. He saw the black bottom and he's like, really? like really? Like the disappointed really. But it's okay. At least I can cook, right?
Yeah.
At least.
Cooking's the harder one. And if you got that down, then you'll get the baking with time.
And I feel like we're not having as many of the HEB ready meals. I feel like I'm getting meat and doing from scratch more often.
You are, buddy.
which, and fresh vegetables. I mean, we do have potatoes a lot. I read potatoes aren't horrible for your cholesterol. Normally they're high in fiber.
That's good.
I didn't know a thing at your age yet. I feel like I beat myself up, but I also know that, like, I'll be 25 in February. I think it's okay that I'm not a master baker or a master chef. I think it's okay.
It takes time. It doesn't happen.
I do take risks when I cook, though, all the time. There's things that he, in theory, doesn't seem good to him. Like, okay, lemon juice. If you tell Ali, I'm gonna pour lemon juice on your chicken, he probably won't like the idea of that. But if I just do it and don't tell him, he'll eat it and tell me it's great. So, like, he went into the fridge earlier, and he was, I guess, the ready meal that I was cooking, I hadn't told him I pulled a ready meal out of the freezer, and I said, don't look at the ready meal, because if you see what it's called, you're not going to want to eat it. Because I figured if he saw that if it said lemon pepper on it, I figured he wouldn't want to even try it. But you said you like lemon pepper, and you ate it. So
Yeah,
I'm proud of you for that. And you ate the broccoli.
I figured I would like it. I didn't think it'd be a problem.
Last time I made something with lemon pepper, this was before the cooking got better. I tried to make lemon pepper shrimp scampi. You remember that?
Not exactly.
It was noodles and shrimp. And you gave it to the cats.
Did I? Oh, no. That means I really didn't like it.
The cats wouldn't even eat it.
Oh, no. That might have to do with user error than the thing itself. Because you're still learning.
Okay, I had no business trying to make a scampi. I had no business. I had no business. I should have just tried to make Alfredo sauce, but I was like, yeah, let's go for the scampi. And I was talking to my mom about it too after it happened, because I was so sad. I was like, Ellie didn't eat it. I don't think he realized that I saw him give it to the cats. But I was the one that had to I was the one that picked up the plate off the ground later with all of the food in it. And so I was talking to her, and she's like, well, what did you do? And I was like, oh, well, you had to make the roux and all of this. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, that's not how you do shrimp scampi. And I was like, I followed a recipe. It didn't work out.
I did the best I could.
Yeah. But y'all, I hope y'all can see that I really appreciate y'all I know I didn't tell anybody that I was going to take any time off. I really didn't plan on it. I figured I would just keep posting videos, maybe a little less than normal when we got close to the holidays and all of that. I did not anticipate the internet to go out and make it quite literally impossible for me to post videos. So I've stayed off the camera. I haven't really been videoing a whole lot. There hasn't been a whole lot happening. And so I just really appreciate everybody letting me take my time, and I feel really good about the break that I've taken. I feel like me and Ali have grown a lot every day. We grow and learn more about each other, but I feel like as a human, I've been able to kind of take my time and really work on myself, and really work on getting through a lot of the motivational issues I have because of my anxiety. The social anxiety's gotten better too.
So
We go out in public a lot. Now, we don't go do anything fun. We went all the way into the Woodlands. We went to Best Buy twice that day.
Oh, yeah, we did do that.
We went to P.F. Chang's and Barnes & Noble. That was 4 places.
Wow, that's a lot.
For me, like, that's good. Like, that. And I didn't freak out. I didn't have a freak out. Barnes & Noble's the best place ever, y'all, just so you know. But, y'all, we've been going for longer than an hour. Again, I really appreciate y'all. I will post that registry tomorrow. Just kind of wanted to see what y'all thought about it. I say I'm going to post it tomorrow. I'm going to try. I'm going to my mom's, so I will be able to get it posted. But,
Unless their internet goes out, too. No, I'm kidding.
don't put that into the air. Don't do that. In this day and age, we cannot survive without the internet. I hate to say it, but you can't. Sorry, I'm so tired, y'all. We have had a long day. But thanks for watching. Hopefully soon I'm going to have more videos coming out. Hopefully we can get the internet working soon and I'll be able to have regular uploads for y'all. And there's going to be a wedding soon.
So soon.
So soon.
You say goodbye to Lips.
Cup, are you okay today? Bye, Tulip. Really, you should get Maisie.
You say goodbye, little kitty.
Where's Maisie?
Purring so loud.
Maisie? Is she over there on that box?
No. Maisie. Piggy, piggy, piggy. What?
She's probably in the laundry room. She really likes the laundry room.
Maisie, moo.
Maisie! Come here, little pig! I guess I have to go find her now. Okay. Let's go find her. I can't deprive you of Maisie content, but I know exactly.
They had to see Maisie on the line earlier today.
She's very different outside than she is inside. I'm gonna say it here, she's a hellion. She's a hellion. That's all there is to it. Okay, let's see. Maisie. Hi, Noodle. There's my girl! What are you doing? What are you doing? Goober, why? Oh my gosh. Come here. She's gonna scream, y'all. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, you need a bath. You have pee-pee? Did you pee-pee on yourself? Did you fall in your pee-pee? That happens. Oh my gosh. Stop! Don't yell. That's so rude. Hey. Okay, you've had enough. Okay, go on the ground. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. With that, I'll catch y'all next time with another one, y'all. Bye, friends.